Westbrook is a free agent after this season. If the Thunder are not convinced that he'll resign, the team's best move could be to trade the All-Star. So we're going to give Sam Presti an assist today. Give us your top 3 trade scenarios involving Russell Westbrook, and let's rank them. What's number 3 on your list?
Absolutely. I mean, they have to do something here, don't they? They can't really afford to have Kevin Durant leave for nothing this summer and then Russell Westbrook leave for nothing next summer. So they should be exploring an active right now. My number 3 team for the Thunder to try to engage in trade talks with would actually be the Chicago Bulls. Obviously, there's kind of a hole at point guard there. They did sign Rajon Rondo. I'm not sure he's a long-term solution. They want to replace Derrick Rose, 2011 MVP. They've got some young assets, and they should actually be kind of a bad team this year, so they should have a pretty good draft pick they could potentially move. We know what Oklahoma City is looking for. It's always going to be young prospects, draft picks, and multiple guys to kind of increase their depth if they're going to trade away a star. We saw that with the Harden trade. We saw that with the Ibaka trade. And I think Chicago might be able to kind of scrounge something together to get in this conversation.
Not sure if they would have to give up Jimmy Butler to do it, though. That would be another blockbuster. Okay, what's your second best trade scenario for Russell Westbrook?
Well, I think it's the Celtics. And let's remember, there aren't a lot of star trades in the NBA because there's always a leverage situation where somebody needs to be traded more, right? And in this case, Westbrook absolutely needs to be traded more than almost any other star he's going to be kind of put into a hypothetical with. So that leads teams like Boston, who are sort of overflowing with prospects and future picks, who can really be in a position, if they wanted to overpay. You could look at their lottery pick this year, a guy like Jaylen Brown. He's got a lot of upside, tons of potential. He could go into that conversation. They have the Brooklyn Nets draft pick, first round next year. That's going to be a very high pick and a solid draft. That's a nice asset. So a team like Boston, really, they've been trying to swing a big deal here for the last 3 or 4 years. Maybe Westbrook is the star that they can try to pair with Al Horford and really become contenders in the Eastern Conference.
Yeah, we were looking for a potential trade for Boston on draft day. Never got it. All right, your number 1 trade scenario for Russell Westbrook, where should he go?
I think it's still got to be the Lakers. For once, they actually have some parts to trade. You know, their new draft pick, Brandon Ingram, is a really, really, really nice prospect. Some people have compared him to Kevin Durant. That's probably not fair. He's not really the next Kevin Durant. But if you're Oklahoma City and you're trying to build a young core for your next chapter of your franchise, he'd be a great building block. You could also look at a point guard in D'Angelo Russell as potentially a replacement for Westbrook. And then from the Lakers side, you know, they've been really bad for 3 years. They're always star hunting. And Westbrook is a gigantic star. I mean, you look at the superstars around the league who haven't teamed up. I think he's really the biggest name right now. He would plug in, you know, as sort of the face of the franchise. He's from LA. We know about his fashion interests. He's often been linked to, you know, big markets, whether it's, you know, New York or Los Angeles. It kind of makes sense from his side, and it kind of makes sense from the Thunder side too. I mean, to me, I think that's really the one to watch.